How's the weather in Daytona today? The race has been postponed to 4 o'clock Eastern time. You Floridians. This is the first Rio visit of 2024. Last time was December 23rd, 2023. Of course, the night of our annual Christmas John D. birthday party. Almost 2 months later, and we are down to 29 days left of winter. Now, last week would have been an interesting week to come to Rio, as the water height got upwards to close to 8 feet. I think it was about 7.7. It's gone down since then. It's about 6.2 now. Now, over 6 feet is, you're going to notice how higher it is compared to the average in the summertime. You may have seen it in the opening. The speed looked very intense, and with no surprise, the hazard, life jacket required sign is up today here at Rio. A couple of changes since the last time. There you now have a nice little sign when you come into the entrance of the parking lot, just showing basic directions, trails, restrooms, etc. Also a few bumpers, little in the parking spot, little cement concrete little parking bumpers, which is kind of cool, usually in the spot where I park. So taking care of the general here at Rio. But one of the things we're going to look at today is the shifting of debris, and I think you're going to see a big difference in what we saw, say, like during the summer and even last in December. But if you notice, coming in, we had some bikers, we had some may not have gotten that on camera, but we had people, schools are out today, so some kids on their little bikes, and parking lot looks pretty full. We'll see how it looks in the afternoon, but it's about 11 o'clock here at Rio. The first, there was no January visit. This is the first and last February visit. Nothing uncommon about doing a February visit to Rio. It's, in matter of fact, it's become almost a tradition to check in sometime in February. But I've never done March. Never done March. In fact, last year was the first April visit of all time to Rio, because it got really hot towards the middle of April, and it was just barely able to get in the water. But let's take a look at, instead of going through the backside, which I've done in the November and the December visit, just going in as you saw my regular entrance, so you can kind of get a feel for the difference, what you always see when I shoot these in the summertime. Some boomers too, but let's take a look. So here's the path, like coming in to the rock area, and already this is new stuff here. Now, last week I imagine there was a lot of mud in here, and it's nice to see that it's nice and cleared up. So it looks really good in here. I'm pleasantly surprised to see that, even up to here. But let's see what we got. Yeah, so okay, so a little higher than I imagined. Let's take a look at how high Rio has gotten. But you can still kind of come down here. I can't remember if it was really high in the November visit when I came out here towards in the closing video. I think it was a little high, but the rocks I usually go to are, one out there is, you can still see, but coming out here, you know, you usually see that grassy area you can kind of walk through, completely covered. So we've got some high, it's pretty high today in Rio. Look at that. And in case you're wondering, the temperature today, the high temperature, right now it's about 42. High will be about 49. Real feel maybe a little less than that. The strong winds will come in, not terrible, but stronger winds will come in, make it feel even colder. The real feel. And the water temperature today is a nice 44 is what I saw. Their gauge on the water temperature is usually not the most accurate, but then again, that sounds about right. But fast moving Rio. Most people wearing stocking caps today, scarves this morning. But when you're out in the sun, it does feel pretty good. One of the things that we'll go this way. There you go. All right, there you go. Just get a little. Look at this. Now, it almost seems like they just laid this down. I don't remember this last time. This is very nice. Was this here in December? I know this wasn't. This might have been laid down towards the end of December. Or maybe early January, because they've never had the rocks go back in here. But that's a nice little maintenance job there, because it really helps when you get muddy, but still see that same debris back there, and the island's got a lot of stuff washed up on it too. But what's up, guys? All right, so Monday. Yep, no afternoon trivia. No tutoring, Dewey. I told Dewey last week, no tutoring. Hope he doesn't show up and wonder where I am, but no tutoring. Looks like the same stuff this way. Yeah, same debris. And one thing I was told to look for today was budding trees. Now this looks almost identical to how it was in December. Now I'm expecting somewhere for there to see some buds. Some of these trees might have something going on. There are things budding, but it's not, just a lot of it's not going to be visible. All right, I guess. Let's check out the project here. This stuff was cut down not long ago. Someone did some work there. Just checking out Rio here. And then this is going to be nothing's ever okay, so this little project over here really hasn't done anything. They planted something, but you can see a lot of mud down here at the entrance. So a lot of mud here. I think I mentioned in the closer back in December, nice sand in here. I think I mentioned in the closer, December 23rd, that it would be pretty cool to come in sometime in March. Maybe like a month, maybe the last day of winter. Would be good. Like March 18th. That'll be an interesting day to come to see. That's when you could really start to notice some kind of bloom. You could see some little green sticking out. Look at that. No green. I know I'm going to run into something where there's some trees, you know, kind of sprouting something, but this is still very wintry in here, but it's definitely a February. It feels like February, not December or January, but basically just glad that the trails are nice and clean. Yeah, I think they put down some gravel just in that area, but in here, not, and there's really no need right now. Sometimes it can get wet in here, but you can hear Rio moving fast today. And not many people on the trails though. Well, hopefully this is the last time that Peters has to come here layered up. I got an extra, and you know, an extra layer in the backpack. Hopefully next time it'll be just an extra wife beater, a sun hat instead of a stocking cap, face guard, but that's how it is. And then we got some green over here, but that's kind of some different plants. So I don't know if that stuff is, I don't know if this stuff is green all the time, but you see a little back there. Not sure what kind of plants that is, but yeah, you see a little something there. A couple of walkers up here wearing their sun hats. Last time in Rio was, what was it, October the 27th, I think. Remember, it was kind of the, no, it was like the 27th, 28th. It was a Saturday. What day was Halloween this year? I think it was a Monday or Tuesday. Monday or Tuesday, I think. But I remember that. Yeah, that was not something you want during the end of Harfest, having like 80-degree weather. But it was the last head dunk in Rio. You got a little group up here walking their dog and on a little trail. Let's go back to this trail here. We'll close out the video. It's been a little longer than I thought, but this is an area where you would normally, after a lot of rain and rising Rio, you'd see a lot of mud and still a little, I don't know, yeah, a little wet in here, but not. It's cleared up considerably. Kind of see some debris here, but that's been here. Still no slippery areas. It's kind of good. All right, guys. This is an interesting little spot. I kind of forgot about. It might be a spot. Oh yeah, because this little thing in here. I think I came out here years ago and shot like going in, but all right, one more thing, we'll see how it feels. Right, it's definitely about 45 degrees. You could do a full submerge for about 4 seconds and survive. It'd be all right. But it's going to be a while until, a couple months until you can really go in. So, all right, boys. Thanks for watching the first Rio video of 2024. Hopefully, this will be a bang-up year at Rio. This is kind of a pre-season shot. And I'll show you a little bit more in the closer, which will be coming up very shortly. All right, guys. Enjoyed the trivia. Go Joey Logano. Peters is out. Oh, Joe Gibbs Racing, JG. Joe Gibbs Racing. Go Ty. All right, guys. Peter's out.